this might be my like last secret time conversation, and it's a really scary one. And so way back in the day, because it took me like a year before I actually like applied, like I applied, and um I like immediately, before I even applied, they asked me if I wanted to be a supervisor, and then I'm just like comprehend what like the criteria it consists of, and I'm just like, well, I don't agree to all of that. And they're like, okay, well, pick something and we will give it to you. And I'm just like, fantastic, And I looked, and I'm just like, and I believe I filled out the application to work for UPS as a supervisor, so I was already like applied into it. Um, and then, but I don't remember quite right if I was or I was not, But so, I looked and I'm just like, you know what, I'm gonna wait on it, And then like about a year later is when I decided to apply, and I got the job, and I got, a decent one that I wanted, and and like my thing is like I didn't like go in and I'm just like, this is the position that I want, and I'm pretty sure if I wanted to I could have, I really could have like went in and they're like, hey, you remember this, I was like, I want this, kind of thing like that. But so I didn't get like the exactly what I want, but I got close to what I wanted, because I went online and I looked at what they had to offer instead of like went in and demand it, there's a difference, kind of thing like that. And so I did that, and then after I like filled out some of the applications, like filled out some of the paperwork and stuff like that, I went and talked to one of the main people there because of like the security information. They gave you like a couple documents on like security and cameras and all that stuff, and I'm just like, yo, kind of thing like that. And the only reason I'm talking about it is because of like the union aspect of it. I made a video about playground policies a long time ago, and that's like the rewarding aspect of a company if they did not have like a union, because a union gives like the employee more protection against the employer, and so if you don't have like the union aspect of it, and they do have like this like some type of like reward, not the promotion aspect of it, but like the rewarding aspect of the company, it's like the playground policy, it took me a while to really like learn the word for it, but to my understanding it is like the playground policy of it. And so but most companies also have cameras, and that's what I'm trying to bring up, is like the camera aspect of it. It's not like the playground policy, and it's not the like the philosophy or the ethics or like the way the company is ran, but like the camera side of things, and so my thing is, the first time I went into UPS, I believe that is when I spoke with the main guy about the documents, and that's when I knew I was signing my life away to UPS. And so with or without a union, cameras do have an impact on people's careers. And I guess like, I have not really been to a city hall meeting, and I was gonna go to one, but the last one I talked about was like vaping and tobacco and chew, and this could be like the chew aspect of like the vaping. You know, there's a difference, but they're related, and so just, you know, be aware of your behavior because it does matter. And sometimes people just really can't let go of things. And, you know, sometimes you jam out to music and you don't realize people are watching. So